You don't want to be rescued, trust me. If you really think about it, one of the worst things that could ever happen to you is to be rescued. I mean it in a figurative way, of course. If I was drowning or trapped in a burning building, of course I'd prefer anyone to come to my rescue, because I may have some mixed feelings about being burned to a crisp. You only need to be beaten up and metaphorically burned so many times before you start feeling desperate and start questioning your own righteousness. And this is one of my biggest pet peeves with modern education and parenting, for that matter. That there is little or no attention given to nurturing resilience and the simple but crucial practice of failing. Failure is unpredictable in that no one ever knows what will really work, what will truly hit, and why. If anyone ever says they knew that an endeavor of theirs was absolutely going to be successful, they are lying. Or at the very least, they need a better choice of words. They may have believed in it, they may have had faith, but no one ever really knows for certain. You'll make mistakes in your bets and predictions, you'll wish to have been a better, bigger man, you'll use the wrong laundry detergent, and you will overcook a meal. Failure is a skill like any other, and it takes practice. If you walk away with a set of useful insights and the right mindset, failure can be a shortcut to better things and an actual blessing. A lot of the times it doesn't feel like it though, and I get it. Sometimes it's easy to let yourself fall into the trap of making expectations, and it is certainly unpleasant when those expectations get shattered. Part of it, I think, is the burden of potential. You feel you can do more, you feel you can step up to the plate and knock it right out of the park. You feel it on a visceral level so intensely, as if your insides are on fire. And when you stumble and reality falls short of those expectations, you cannot help but feel torn and out of balance. So you sit there on your couch, in your car, at the office, with the bitter taste of having fallen short, contending with the tragedy of unrealized potential. You sit there waiting for someone to come and rescue you, save you from your own circumstances, discover you and give you the world. Oh, the things that you could do if you only had the opportunity and the resources, right? But what is the point in conquering a world that is just given to you? And what are you giving up in turn? First of all, no one is coming. You'll have to deal with your own stuff and figure it out. So this is more of a thought exercise rather than anything else, I'm sorry. But if we did entertain this possibility, I just feel that it's not a fair trade. So you do get resources and support and a bit of a kick in the butt so you level up. Great. But you're giving up so much more. You're giving up the joy of the game. You're giving up the chance to build your resilience, which I think is a prerequisite for a good life in general. You're giving up the opportunity to be able to say, I made that. And in that, you're giving up your freedom. We're social beings. We live in a multi-generational and layered society. Of course, it's important to rely on advice, guidance, and a helping hand when you can get them. Just as it is important to send the elevator back down for others following in your footsteps. I am not dismissing any of it and actually strongly advocating for it. All I'm saying is that we need to lose the attitude of being distressed victims whenever things get complicated and hard. We need to stop waiting to be rescued and keep trying to make things. Be grateful for the hardships and failures, train that resilience muscle, and leave the rescuing to the fairy tales.